Zach here with the Spook Report, and today we're going to be watching a terrifying video from the internet of a hunter who became the hunted. His name is Sergei, and he was out in the northernmost part of Russia in Siberia hunting. He was approximately 60 kilometers away from the nearest village, so he was deep in there. To give you an idea, a background of this area, it's approximately 1.5 million squared miles. That's about half the United States' mass. So it's a very large, wild area, unpopulated. Now, what he was doing out there was he was hunting a species of maral, this thing right here. And to hunt these things, you hunt them at night. You don't want to make a lot of sound. You don't want to light because it's going to scare them away. So he's an experienced outdoorsman, but he runs into something following him, something chasing him. And at one point, he has to defend himself against this thing. I've captioned the video as much as I can and highlighted interesting points in the video. It is in Russian, but it is translated. So let me know what you think in the comments down below before we get to the end of the video where we'll discuss it further, what you think is going on. Whether you think it's real or fake, I'll leave that up to you to decide. Let me know what you think. Let's get into the video.
Твою мать. Хера себе, блядь, это чё? Тихо, 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 тихо. Там тоже бурелом. Там огромное лежит. Ручей поет. Вот давай как речки. Давай, 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 давай. Давай. Давай, брат. Брат лихой. Ё-моё. Всё завалено. Пошли, пошли, пошли. Блядь, чуть не упал. О, блядь. Тихо, 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 братан. Запыхался нахуй. Тихо. Вот там где-то, блядь. А ну-ка, пошли. Пошли, 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 блядь. Залазь аккуратно. Опа. Опять нахуй. О-о-о-о. Чё, блядь? Давай, давай, блядь. Быстрее, нахуй. и вниз не улети. Тихо.
Alright guys, so we just got done watching the video and pretty spooky, right? So what I wanted to say before, is that there were some eerily similarities that were between the things. If you listen to the sound that these things in Sergei's video were making and you compare it to the things at the end of the Hunted Missing 411 documentary, they're pretty similar, and that's weird. Now, Now, in the Missing 411 documentary, they kind of hint towards it being a Bigfoot thing. I'm not 100% sure I believe in Bigfoot or anything like that, but it is kind of weird, right? These videos were filmed many years apart, different places in the world, but these places also have the same cultural myths and legends passed down. So one thing about this area in Siberia in particular is that not too far from where he was, there was this hut, right? That during the summertime, people would live there to collect tree resin, and it would only be during the summertime. However, one summer, these two dudes actually got killed by an animal in this hut, and then it became long abandoned. And this area in general was known to be an area you do not want to go. Wildlife was not friendly to people, and people disappeared out here. Which seems to be a theme, kind of all over. Like, if you watch some of my Missing 411 videos, I mean, I have a bookshelf over here just full of research documents on this stuff. The amount of people who go disappearing in our national parks and our forests under strange circumstances is just unbelievable. And, we're going to get into more of that. And specifically, I'd like to get into the cultural myths, the urban legends, these things. There's so many stories from different parts of the world where these tribes could not even communicate with each other, but they report seeing the same things and dealing with the same creatures. At some point in time, you just got to ask yourself, are they all making up the same thing, or is there something there that we just don't understand? So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please think about giving it a like and subscribing and joining us. We're coming up on 1,000 subscribers soon. It's not as big as other channels, of course, but considering, I never intended for it to blow up or anything, I'm pretty happy. And thank you guys so much for supporting me. I look forward to sharing with you my next videos. I've got one coming out on a Wendigo, or a Wachug. It's a creature that throughout North America is well known through Native American tribes as being a man-eating creature full of greed and capable of some pretty scary intelligence and tactics, where it could actually lure people away from the group by mimicking the voices of loved ones and friends and other people needing help. I mean, think about it. You're walking in the woods and you hear someone crying for help. Naturally, you are probably going to want to go over there and try to see if someone needs help. And that's when you disappear. Now, I'm not saying don't ever go and help somebody, but always stay in a group. Think. Watch these videos and you can kind of hear some of the stories and situations in which people disappeared that seem completely unreasonable or unfathomable, how they would disappear in front of a group of 20 people. But it happens. It's just terrifying. Anyway, guys, thank you so much again. I hope to see you in the next video. This is Zach with the Spook Report, and I'm out.